Right, here we go. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then, back of grid dailies today. We'll do some more daily races on GT7 from back of the grid, and we'll see, well, yeah, we'll see what on earth we're going to get up to on the back of the grid. So daily race C, back of the grid. The front on Monday. Today, we're going to go to the back and see what happens, the dramas, the thrills, the spills, the emotions of daily race C, back of the grid in Circuit Saint Croix. Good race on Monday. Very good race, in fact, on Monday. Enjoyed it on Monday. So hopefully, back of the grid will be, well, we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we do. We'll jump in Supra, back of grid in the Meta car, and see what kind of festivities we can get up to. 7 minutes to get in. Bit of a warm-up then before we start on Circuit Saint Croix. Circuit Saint Croix. Well, I've always said Saint Croix, but probably wrong. Saint Croix, one of the two. And we'll see what happens today from back of the grid. Get a warm-up / quick update. What's been happening since Monday? 219s on leaderboard. So we're getting faster on the leaderboard. No surprise there. Which means that, well, we'll see how we do. Let's get a ghost car on. And get back into the swing of things on Saint Croix. As we were on Monday in the Supra. Let's get re-familiarised with the track. Right, so we're all working. Got feedback in wheel, that's good. The wheel's working. Right, 5 minutes. There, aren't we? Just 4 minutes. I think we're about there, aren't we? From Monday. 219, 220. We could maybe get 220 in qualifying, maybe. Right, back of the grid. The strategy, I've got no idea. I reckon mediums from back of the grid and just go like the last race on Monday and try that and see how far we get. Do that until it doesn't work anymore and then try something else. Minute or so to go. Get in. So I got 221.3 on Monday. Not bad. What we how does that look from 2 days ago? A bit oh, it's 220s. 21.2, 21.3. We're down here somewhere, aren't we? There we are. Still hanging on in the top 1,000 from Monday's effort. Right, back of the grid from the front to the back on Daily Race C. How many Supras are we going to see today? I'm going to say quite a few of them. And there we go. It's oh blimey, yeah, it's everyone apart from a Jag and an RCF. We're in the Supras. Right, okay. I'm going to go onto medium tyres and we're going to just absolutely send it round and yeah, we'll see what happens. So we'd have poll on our streaming account, other account, on the front. Here we go. First race from the back of the grid on Saint Croix. We got a very unlikely win on Monday night on mediums 8 laps, so we'll try it here and see what happens. Right, so I am good to go. Right, we're about. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so I'm on mediums, so we're going to be maybe a bit faster. These guys are on hards or not. Right, so one's on hards there, lap 2, top 8 not bad. Man up with these two in front. Whoa, bit of a wobble. Right, see what tyres people are on then. Hards, right, hards at the front. And I don't never quit. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. How's it going? Yes, good. Thanks. Loving the race this week. I am as well. This race really good. Enjoyed it on Monday when I was doing it. So I thought, why not? We'll do it again today. I think P1 might be on the mediums as well because they disappeared into the distance. I'm not sure what this guy is. I can't. Like on mediums, there might be. They're matching our pace. They, well, I don't know, see if they pick this lap or not. Right, I'd say they're on quite possibly mediums, this guy here. Got a bit wide on turn 1. Right, P1 is definite. They're not 8 seconds in front on hard tyres. They're on mediums for definite P1. .222.9 fastest laps, yeah, I'd say so. Right, it's 2 more laps on these. Well, 1 at least. We'll see how we get on. They can do 8 laps, as we proved on Monday. When they're on mediums, I knew there were. You're not going that quick on hard tyres around here. Right, another lap on mediums. They should make it. Another lap. That pretty much confirms the strats of the 2 behind what we're doing. Been on mediums as well. Seconds, so pit stop is about what, 9-10 for tyres, fuel, sorry, not fuel. Right, we're not going to be podium, maybe. How long is the stop going to be? It's one. Hard tyres, 1 lap. Not bad P6. All these are on medium, so we, well, yeah. Set off a 6 unless anything happens on final lap. Oh, nearly caught the barrier there. Not bad P6. Take that first race in. So yeah, it does work. 8 and 1, it can work. Well, we won with 8 and 1 on Monday night. Last race Monday night, we did win on this strat. Yeah, it does work. 9 seconds, 10 seconds off the winner. It's got a bit of an advantage at the start, haven't you, on medium tyres? You can go through from the back quite quickly and then, yeah, just, yeah, get as far as you can. So we got to P1, about a lap came in, and by the time it had, yeah, settled down, we got 6th from the back, not bad. Wow, 2-star today, doing well. A 2-star roulette ticket for later on. Exciting, exciting times indeed. This account is still very low level. Right, we'll come out and go back in. Right, let's go again. In the Supra podium, win top 5 or top 10 is the poll today. What can we do? What can we get? Top 5. Well, almost in the first one. See if our 8 and 1's going to get us a win. Maybe a win a bit later. There you go, Scarnus account Dewey just running around just to run clock in. Hello Game Plan, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it all is well. Yes, good, thanks. All good on this end. Right, it's a minute and 40. Yeah, minute and 40 to go. Right, race number 2. I think for this one, I think we'll try the hard tyre strat on this one. And see how we get on with it. The Supra is the, oh yeah, the main car again. I think we'll go for it. We'll try it. We'll try hard to mediums in this one. See what kind of race we can have doing that. Right, here we are, race number 2 of the stream. Not bad first one. And yeah, go back to mediums again for the start of the next race. Yeah, just alternate, I guess, on the strat as we go through. Finish the race on different tyres. Right, here we go. Hard tyres now, so 3 laps change over. Right, go, go, go. Right, just careful as we move through this pack here. Don't know what tyres everyone's using. Shut the door, why don't you? Wow. Close the door well and truly on that one. Did the car snap on the corner or something? I don't know, but it looked pretty affirmative to me from where we were sitting, that one. Almost on the bridge. We tried to regroup a little bit. We're not having that one, are we? Not chance, maybe. Bit on the gravel. Right, lap 2, lap 3. Nice and steady. I'll try and get past if we can. Not bad top 4 inside the half lap tyre stint. Right, so we're going to pit this lap. Can. Right, those two are on hards. As are we, they're going to carry on. And an OG man, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is good. Yes, good, thanks. On the racing front. Good fun on this one again. This one, we'll roll with the crowd. Well, we'll go with everyone else on the tyre strategy. Right, now on the mediums. Any truck talk tonight? Not as of yet, but there's definitely time for HGV talk to be had, most definitely. But not as of yet, so far. But I am in... Well, I have backed up my Euro Truck game. In between the last stream and this one, I backed it up, ready for update into the new version. I now need to check which mods are going to work and which ones won't. And then get the new versions of the mods that don't work or won't work on the new version. Right, move back up by 2 there to go to P8. The bump on there. I think the race is just about beginning to start. Well, beginning where we are now. These guys here. Quick look there. Right, one there. Don't know what tyres they're on either. So Jimmy Broadbent used to, stream ETS and it was hilarious. But that's because he wasn't following the rules, was he? I'm super smooth on ETS2. I am I play it properly, ETS2. I obey all the rules of the road, everything. I don't do anything on ETS2 untoward at all. I'm very realistic when I'm on it. I do speed limits, everything. I am very careful. I take the job very seriously to transport my goods with the utmost care from point A to point B. I'm braking too early for the corner. That's what I'm doing. He drove like he stole it. Yeah, I don't. I get the cruise control as well, and I set it to the speed limit of the country that I'm in at the time. What the local regulations are, and I stick to them. I stop at all the toll booths. I don't just power through them like some people do. Stop at the barrier, wait for it to go up again, and for the lights to go green, and off we go again. Although, you can get a mod that removes all the barriers at toll booths, I think, and you can just put that on. You can also get a mod that makes all the toll booths free as well, if you want. Well, I think P3 is at the front of this queue. We can maybe get on podium. Well, 2 to go. Oh, I'll go in the middle. That corner, you can gain so much time on there, on the bridge. Obviously, second gear to get percent stops in time and rotated round. Right, step on it. P1 is possibly away, but no, it's looking a bit close behind as well here. Let's get it controlled on this final lap. What a move. Yeah, cheers G-Man, appreciate it. There was a gap. And it was a bit like, I'll go through the middle then. If that's, well, yeah, go through the middle. It worked. And they're all going to squabble now, hopefully. Well, there's 4 of them. .6, and you know, we'll close it a bit, I think, but not. Won't get near them enough to mount a challenge. I think they're on mediums, so if they are, they should hold on to the win. They made a small mistake on the bridge. It's going down there, 1.5 to 1.3. Oh, we're catching them. Less than a second. Oh, I don't know about this one. If you don't go for a gap, you're no longer a racing driver. Oh, very famous quote. Yes, I do believe it was Senna that said that. Put a bit of pressure on it. Car in front. Oh, one more lap. One more lap. Ah, GG's. One more lap. That was going into the first corner. Lovely move. But no, we ran out of laps. GG to P1 hanging on. But it was Senna who said that. I think it was Japan 1990, the race where it happened immediately at the first corner with Alan Prost, and Jackie Stewart was interviewing Ayrton Senna about it afterwards. And yeah, they were talking about going for gaps and that kind of thing, and that's when Senna said what he said. You don't go for a gap, you are no longer a racing driver. I'm pretty sure it was Japan 1990 when he said that. It was definitely Sir Jackie who was interviewing him at the time. I'm pretty sure it was. A big thanks for tuning in. A big thanks for 19 likes on the stream so far. Absolute heroes. If you want to the channel, Do feel free to like and subscribe as well. Be much appreciated. Joining us on, we're doing Database C on a bit of Saint Croix. The front's on Monday to the back today, and we've had a P6 and a P2. And there it is, as Eddie Jordan said on the Formula 1 1996 VHS tape. The next step is to win. We must win. Yep, cheers to GG. Appreciate it. As always, erase that. But yeah, one more lap is what we needed, ideally, but it was still a very good race. Right then, back in with Supra. Three and a half minutes. That seems to work then, the mediums. I think the hards to mediums, that's the strat for the race, no matter where you start. But yeah, another 200 yards and yeah, would have won that. We had the run out last corner and everything, just needed the finish line a bit further back and would have done it. Right, 2 minutes. We'll go back in. Right, there we go. We're back round, ready to go again. Right, P6 and a P2. So P6 on mediums 8 and 1. Hards 3, mediums 6. We got second. I think this one back to mediums again. Mediums, bomb it through on mediums as far as we can. I might pit a lap. I don't know. I might do lap 7 in this one. So if I don't lose too much time. Let's see how we do. Right, mediums from the back. Yeah, I might pit a lap earlier than before when we ran this strat. Right, right at the back. Right, it's coming then. What's the 222.3? So would be at the front. Well, would be at the front on our other account if I was doing this on streaming account. Either one. Right then, we'll go from the back mediums. Right, I'm on the mediums. Well, the only trouble is doing it this way. Obviously, you have a bit of an issue on the first lap or two. Well, you can catch up again, I suppose, can't you? It's not the end of the world if you do it this way. And of course, the hard tyre at the end. But the car's nice and quick on mediums. Right, go, 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 go. Are we in front? Yeah, we are in front. Oh, bit of a tap there. Brando's Swiss cousin, yeah, Swiss cousin in front. Dueling away. Bit of a tap on last corner. I think the outlook for actual Fernando is not really good, really. Looking at the state of play with Aston Martin right now, it's not really going the way they envisioned, I don't think, at the moment down there. Oh, we've got to move here again on Alonso. Way. Now, I cut that a bit on Monday and got a penalty for it, but not on that occasion. We are quicker than Alonso's Swiss cousin, definitely, in this middle bit. But they're gonna fight it. Right, squeeze that. Yeah, thought Aston was going to be, well, yeah, the new regulations, new rules, Aston Martin, Adrian Newey, yeah, but it's not looking that way, is it? At the minute, it has to be said, it's not looking as though they're going to be doing that at the minute. I'm sure Fernando's getting a little bit of deja vu from the last time he had a Honda power unit in one of his cars from before. And I bet he's kind of thinking, well, please not again. Right, let's get some of these guys out the way with pit stops. I think we're quicker than this Mustang as well, actually. Miles quicker. But they're going to send it in here. Right, so they are all of them, minus Alonso on hard tyres. Need to get a move on then. Starting now, really. Oh, interesting. Lap 5. And they're pitting. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Right, see how we go on this lap. I don't know, I might pit, I might not. We'll see. doing purples here, so I don't know. Fastest sector times of the whole race at the minute. Mandatory pits, yeah, it says you've got to use both sets of tyres, both the mediums and the hards. In the, yeah, so you have to pit to do that, otherwise you get a 1 minute penalty for not obeying the rules. Right, it's not a purple, but it's still quite a big personal best in that sector. I'll go again. Right, so here we go. I've got a OneDrive on my PC. Again, no. Easy enough, close. I don't do Microsoft OneDrive anymore. I don't need it. Stop alerting me, computer. Right, one lap to hang on the racing heart behind Toro Rosso, and we've got maybe podium. Fastest lap holder is right behind us, though. All gone a bit as well behind us. That's might catch us, you know. They might do. Don't think my tyres are going to manage to defend here. Not badly enough. They've even got delivery on that Mercedes as well. Bit of Juan Pablo going on there. I've got a run though coming at them from here. Oh, just about. Oh. There it is. Well, bit of Schumacher versus Juan Pablo on the last lap on there. Made us work for it. Made us work for that podium. GG's. There we are. So how many? 2 podiums. Not bad. 2 podiums and a top 6. But there we go. It is a podium. And we'll get on to another one. $4.50 on the clock. Yep, cheers G-Man, appreciate it. 3 races, not too bad so far then. Yeah, podium, 2 of those. A win, not quite. Yeah, top 5. See how we do in next encounter. 4 minutes until we go back in. Oh, and there we are. Good race this. Enjoyed it on Monday. We had some good runs on Monday. And yeah, I think today, it's just, I don't know, it's just a nice race. The Supra is a nice car to drive on here. The two just go together. The car and the track, the combo just seems to work. I've not even bothered with Daily Race A or Daily Race B this week. And to be honest, I don't think I will at this point. I think this race is where it's at for us. Circuit Saint-Croix, Circuit Saint-Croix. This one definitely is ticking our boxes this week. Well, yeah, for definite. And hello, Ali, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I hope all is well. Yes, good, thanks. On this end, nice bit of racing on a bit of Circuit Saint-Croix. 3 minutes to go. I think Wednesday, Daily Race B on a Wednesday, given that we've not done it at all, we get around it. Just a case of, well, the Viper on Daily Race B, not too sure about it. And yeah, thanks Ali for the 3k, appreciate it. not bad day, but the a bit of a chilly breeze weather-wise. We're saying it's we're going to break records apparently, according to my monitor, with tomorrow's high temperature. That's what it says. Tomorrow's high to break the record, apparently. I think this one will go back to the hards again for, hards and then back to mediums. I'll do that. Right, so the next race is about to begin. And we're going to see what we can do back on the, what is it, mediums? No, hards to mediums. Well, here we go. It's Supra territory yet again. Right, here we go with the next run. Now, I'm aware, obviously, so start of March, not just yet, but as the spring transition comes in, we had this last year, we get blocked ears. So I'm not looking forward to that when it happens again in the spring, but it is what it is. Can't change it. Can't do nothing about it. Sat here last year trying to listen out of one ear with a headset on. Not ideal. But we're on the hard ties now. Oh, yawning. Go with the crowd. In this one. Right, go, go, go. Yeah, thanks, Ali, for the G. I appreciate it. I hope the man flu G-Man isn't, well, not bad, and you do get better from it soon enough. So, yeah, that's it, Ali. I'm waiting for it to happen again in spring. It will do. One spring, I got sinusitis, and that is... it. I can't describe how awful sinusitis is. It is awful. A constant pain in my face. It was just, the only way to get rid of it was to go to sleep, and when you woke up, it was just there. It was horrible. Viper. Not seen a Viper on it before. Is there anti-allergy? I don't think. I don't know actually. I think that there wasn't. So at the time when I had it, I was just on paracetamol every time I was awake, because the pain of it was just so bad. The sinusitis. I think it was because I'd come off marathon training for like 4 months straight, and then was a bit battered immune system wise from all the training, and the sinusitis got in, and it was like the worst pain I've ever had in my entire life. It was absolutely awful. No, not there. Blocked up, possibly, yeah. I was feeling a bit run down at the time from the marathons in the spring, and that's when that's when it got in. The sinusitis invaded our system, and boy, did it leave an impression, a very lasting impression. I never want it ever again. Oh, it was awful. Oh. Clumsy on the last corner. No, not ideal. We might get a run and back and go that way. It sounds horrific. It felt a bit like this. I don't know. It was like this scratching sensation in my sinuses, but it was all the time, and it was like really intense scratching. Like there was something in there inside my sinuses at the time. And the pain was just like radiating out, so like all down this side of my face down there. It was utterly unbearable. I just spent the whole day just laying on the floor because it was just like, it was too painful to do anything else. Trying to go to sleep as much as possible because that is what made the pain disappear. It was just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Like my whole right side of my face was just completely in this awful pain. Ugh. Back in training, yeah, kind of. It's getting towards, yeah, going into it ever so slightly. It's how much my feet allow me to do before they start pinging off again. going to pit this lap. Right, mediums, go, get after it. Pretty sure a lot of the guys in front are on mediums, in which case they'll be pitting a bit later. Oh, almost chucked it off. That one medium runner in front. 2 medium runners in front. So waiting for us to win. We'll try our best G-Man win as soon as we can, so you can go and get a bit of sleep. Or anything can happen, including us spinning off. We are now moving through the order with the runners in front pitting. See where we end up. Bit on there. Well, there we are. I need to save this race replay and show it to my friend with the... because that, I believe, is a certain Brian O'Connor. And if you know Brian O'Connor, you know what I'm talking about. They'd love it if I show that to them. I think we saw 2 of them earlier with the same livery. Well, 2, 3 in the pits, P4. Into the barrier. We're catching P3. We are pulling away a bit from Brian O'Connor behind us. And hello Hoggy, welcome into the stream, back to tuning in. I hope it all is well. We are gaining rapid rate of knots here. The chase is on. and that's confirmation the chase is on. And hello, Showstopper, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hope it all is well. The orange car from the... Yeah, I thought so. The OG Fast and Furious. I was waiting for someone to say, actually, no, you're wrong. That's not his car, by the way. No, it is, though, isn't it? I think it is. Well, no, it is. All P2's gone off. Nah, but P1's like, what? 10 seconds. They've disappeared. They're vanishing to nowhere, P1. Seconds. We'll close it a bit, but we're not closing down 9 seconds in. But let's say from here 3 minutes, not a chance. All the pitting though. Was not expecting that. So don't mess it up then. We're quite good at doing that. And there it is. G-Man can now finally go and get some rest, recover from the man flu. And there it is. Job done. 2.8 in the end. Wasn't expecting, well, we wasn't even paying attention, to be fair, to P5. Yeah, it was P5, wasn't it? So yeah, it turned out they needed to pit and we weren't paying attention. I wasn't looking. And they did need to pit and that put us in position. So that was the hards. Yeah, I can't remember what I'm doing. The hards to the mediums. My short-term memory is flipping awful. So we've won the race now on both strategies from Monday with the 8 and 1, and then we've done it today, just now on the other one. So there we go. Not so bad. And cheers, G-Man, for the £2. Appreciate it. Absolute legend. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, yes. Good night, everyone. Yeah, cheers, G-Man. Get some sleep, recover from the man flu, and we'll see you again very soon. Yep, cheers, Showstopper. Appreciate it. I've got a couple more, though, we can do. Go, go, go. We've got 5 minutes to go. Repping the... Oh, yes, the yellow merch. You had a t-shirt today. Set a ghost time. No, I didn't set a ghost time. Don't need a ghost on here. And there we go. I not quite... Well, back in the hoodie probably next week. It'll be freezing cold again. But we'll make the most of the warmish weather. Let's have some t-shirts on in the stream instead of the big hoodie. Yeah, I think we could have a couple more of these today. So let's see what else. Well, we've done it. We could. Well, that's it. End the stream right now. We've won the race on the back of the grid, but we'll do at least 2 more, I reckon. Take care. Chat soon. Yeah, no worries, Ali. Big thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, and we'll see you again very soon. Or is that to G-Man? It might be. If not, rewind what I've just said. Right, we'll go and get a bit of track time. But if you are going, and we'll see you again very soon. Great balance on that one. Right, so we'll do, I'd say at least 1 more, maybe 2 of these. What's in our bonus, I reckon. That's it. We've completed the stream. We've done it. Too bad then. 40 seconds to go. Got to go as well. Yeah, no worries, showstopper. Big thanks for popping in. Good to end the viewing with... Oh, yes, it is. To end the viewing with a win. And, yeah, we shall speak very soon. Should have St. Croix Layout C, the big version of this track in Group 4 cars. It'll be a very long race, but I reckon in the Supra it would be a nice, lovely cruise. But the race would be very long. It'd probably be about 3 laps in on Daily Race C. Right, then I'm going to go on this one, medium tyres, and just go as fast as we can from back of the grid. Supras, RCF. I've seen a few of those out this week. The Mercedes is like the, I don't know, the second meta car. And a Mustang as well. Yeah. What's pole time? Get a bit of an idea of the pace. 221.6, a bit quicker. And we're going to start... Oh, sorry, yawning again. We're going to start, when I finish yawning, on the medium tyres again. And we're going to storm through. Well, hopefully we're going to get through as far as we can to the front of the grid. And big thanks everyone for tuning in. As always, much appreciated. Big thanks for 39 likes on the stream. Absolute legends, as always. If you are new to the channel, and yeah, do feel free to like and subscribe. Be much appreciated. Bit of daily seep on back of the grid. See how this one's going to go on the mediums. Oh no, I started yawning, I can't stop. The brake balance is on, yeah, that's already. Traction control is what it needs to be. Right, go, go, go. that's all these going to be, probably on hard tyres. We're lucky there. And hello, Irvish Dave, welcome into the stream, Max tuning in. I hope it all is well. Oh, you're going to pit lane. I'll come back across then and go for the overtake. not too bad. Top 3, I don't know, again, lap 7 or 8 on the pit stop. Right, they're on medium. Well, one's on mediums. I'd say leader is on mediums as well then. The pace they're doing. All now mediums as well. Coming in, well, 3 laps on the hards. I'll keep going, I think. Right, let's do it. One more lap. There is a gap behind. We might be alright for a podium here. See what happens. And hello Fabrice, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. Hate the track. Not a fan of this track. Doesn't do it for you. The Sanquat. Oh, just don't turn into the barrier by accident. Right, P2's not pitted yet. They are mediums, I reckon. Look, casual into the barrier. Right, let's get into pit lane. Right, last lap on the hard tyres. In the update, they've changed the AI on Tokyo. They seem way faster. Not noticed it myself, to be honest. Not done much on it though since the update. What, P2 though? I mean, since the update, I've done a few. Since the update, we've done. I've had 2 or 3, I think, since. Not noticed it. Not noticed it myself. The AI been any faster. We're going to run out of track again, aren't we, at the end? We're going to run out of... We're going to be 200 metres short again, aren't we? Or might be 1.3. I think they've got away with it. Don't hit the barrier this time, although Not too bad. P2 in that one. Another podium from the back of the grid. And I think we've got time to do, I think, one more. I'll have another one. It will have a at least another one of these database C's. But yeah, not even been to database A or database B. It's been database C this week for us all the way. The tyres holding on. Yeah, there's a mandatory pit stop in this race. You've got to pit to use both sets of tyres on this daily race. If you don't, you get a 1 minute time penalty. So you've got to be make the pit stop as and when. This will then have it. Yes, you need to pit to use both sets of the tyres. You're allowed to use the mediums and the hards. If you don't, you get penalised if you don't pit. Right, we'll jump back in. Four minutes until we go again. That isn't bad. You get a lap or two for quali. Depends how quick you are getting out and back in again, etc. So not bad. Not like 9 minutes on Trial Mountain Daily Race B. Ugh. But yeah, still knocking out 219s at the top. Might see a 218. Might, maybe. Depends how much they're pushing to get 219.3. Last qualifying, they were span out on the bridge before. Right, we are in for Might be the last race. See how we get on in this one. But so far, so good. We've had sixth a win, 2 podiums, or 3 podiums. I can't remember now. But this one will go. It'll be hards and then, yeah, hards and the mediums. Right, so here we go. The next encounter. Oh, I'm getting tired now. Oh, there, right. We're in. Right, I'm going to start the race on hard tyres and go to mediums to finish off. Oh, right. Before we yawn away, right. Get the race started. Hard tyres onto mediums. Although we have proven this week you can win on mediums, 8 laps, hards at the end. You can do it. Right. Good to go. Right, 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know what I wanted to do there. let's try and make some leadway back through the order. A big thanks to Jordan, Miller and Jackson for subbing to the channel. Appreciate it. Welcome into the channel. Just enough, or just enough to keep my foot down. This could be a fun one, working through this lot on mediums. We're on the right lap, but it's too late now. We're on mediums, lap 3. Quite a few have carried on. I don't know how this one's gonna turn out. Have a look. Might have been me actually turning in a bit too early for the. Thought I was in front of him. I thought I was in front of him. It turns out we wasn't. Oh well, you are allowed to make mistakes. They do happen. Got a few laps to come back through. Right, so three laps to go. Yeah, clips us. Well, they clipped us. We clipped them. I mean, really, we've won a race. We've had, what, 3 podiums tonight. This race is just a bonus, really, from the good races we've had. Pretty good race, well, very good on here today. Nothing to prove in this one whatsoever. P1's either got the strategy very, very right, or they've not pitted yet. They are miles in front. Are they doing mediums, hards at the end? I do wonder. Oh, we're nearly done. Right, last lap. And then we feeling about done, I think, when we finish this one. Let's get around last lap, 2 and a bit minutes, and then we're done. maybe a go at P11 as we come towards the end. We're getting to the line with me. Oh, P11. That'll do. In that one. Oh dear, I think be quite possibly the last one. We've got 46 currently in the stream. Big massive thanks for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, do feel free to drop a like and a sub. Be much appreciated. And yeah, it has been a good racing today, to be fair. We've had a win. We've done everything. We've had a win, a podium, a top 10. We've smashed the pole. We've done it all. We've absolutely obliterated the pole today. We've done it. Stream completed it. And there we go. But I think that'll be our last one for today. About 6. It's been alright. 6 races. We've managed 6 races today. That'll do us, I think. But it's been a very productive day on... productive week on Daily Race C. Great race. Race A, Race B. Not even tried them. Not even tried them. And I think at this stage of the week, I probably won't even... I don't know. We'll get around to them again. I don't think we will, the way the week's looking. But, well, we do. We've got a TT coming out tomorrow. This one that's going to get replaced. I think my time is gold. So I'm going to get... I think it is 205.0. Yeah, 204. That'll do for that. I'm going to leave that one as it is. This one is done. Is it still gold? 57.4. Yeah, leave that. That's done. So that's taken care of. And I think that's it. I reckon we're done. We'll go do our 2-star roulette ticket. And see what we're going to get. Right, let's have it. 2-star roulette ticket. Oh, 5 grand. That'll do. And there we go. Before, well, fall asleep at this rate. It's one of those yawning away. But big thanks for tuning in for today. Much appreciated on our daily race last to A action. And I did say it's been a productive day in the office. I think it has. Loads of DR today on the daily race C on Saint Croix. And yeah, I think, yeah, it's a very good race. I think race A, race B, I don't think we're going to do them, to be fair. I don't think we're going to have a chance to try them. But more than happy with race C this week. And our performances on there, thoroughly enjoyed it. So we'll close the poll, seeing as well, yeah. Podium, completed it, mate. A win, completed it, mate. Top 5, completed it, mate. Top 10, completed it. Done, 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 done. Smashed it. So there we go. And big thanks, everyone, for tuning in today. Much appreciated. Big thanks for 57 likes on the stream. Absolute legends. 58 likes on the stream. Absolute legends, a lot of you. And if you are new to the channel, do feel free to like and subscribe for more GT7. Be much, much appreciated. And until next time, do like, do subscribe, do take care. And we'll have a look very quickly before we disappear. Is there anybody we can raid? A bit of redirect to have a bit of chunky GT. I want Ultimate. I'll pop that in there. Right, I'll send you over to Chunky GT. Do like and sub to Chunky if you're new to his channel. He's an absolute legend, and I'm sure I'd very much appreciate it. And yes, I'll be back. I'm trying to think. Friday, possibly. I'm going to be updating Euro Truck at the back end of the week. So that's going to be... It depends how it goes. I am prepared for it. But it depends how we get on with that. So there might be maybe a power pack or something on Friday or something. Depends how our ETS update goes at the back end of the week. I think I'm prepared for it, but we'll see how we get on with it. So we'll see if we come back in. If not, there will be new videos all the time working away in the background on the channel. So I'll have to try and get another one sorted if we can. So there we go. Big thanks for tuning in. And as always, do like, do subscribe. And do take care. And until next time we meet again, I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.